Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
He is a playmaker. He is someone that you watch when you're in dire straits. When you're in that situation, you need someone to make a play. Knight in the past is always that guy for me that could. Let's listen.
Of Summoner's Rift. That is a body slam. Here comes Flaxer. She's in trouble. Sartorius and Syncrov going under the tower. Is this a reply? First blood. Syncrov is blocked. Cancels the auto. And Flaxish gets first blood.
The 2v1 outplay for Flaxish. On Origin, they go for the dive.
Reports are available. Where are the top laners? They're deciding not to come in yet. Infernal Dragon is the focus of Memento. Well, Chains of Corruption catch Syncrov and spread. Shockwave only gets Memento. And Origin have their first kill of the game. The Dragon goes to Giants.
Definitely up there, 80 carries right now.
All right. Memento gets sent into the pits, a lot of damage, and he's instantly killed. Knight wants to try and get a reply back. The Chaos Storm is chasing. Memento really just got obliterated.
Want to highlight something for any aspiring Victor players out there? Something that Knight does actually a really good job of as the ultimate comes out.
All right, Chain of Corruption is going to sprint. Nahun gets caught out. Shockwave simply not enough damage. That's a kick onto Tab, sending him away from the tower. And Expeke is dropped low by the side. Realizing Giants are going to be backing. I really like this play. Peke, Sartorius, Syncrov using a numbers advantage to get very safe warding in. Memento's going to knock himself into the Baron pit. That means Tabs is in trouble. Here comes Sartorius. Origin, have they bitten off more than they can chew? That's a kill. Expect is already down. Redemption comes out as Giants are chasing Syncrov and Sartorius. That leap
far away, but oh, we got another fight.
We do indeed. That's a kill onto Hustlin. Origin, they get their fourth of the fight. They're not done yet. Memento is dropped as well. And now Origin turn their attention to Baron. I didn't see the setup for that, but they catch Giants out. And now a three-man Giants have to somehow stop Baron.
Giants, right now, they do not have their jungler. Can they stop Origin from taking the Baron?
Let's find out. Baron is going to go very low. Knight and Hiku going to look for a steal attempt. Piercing arrow, not even going to get charged yet. Baron is secured. Origin, thanks to the gold. And Giants, they want to initiate. Point and click, there's the dredge line. Where's the depth charge? Going to be bouncing forward. Only Memento and Flaxish caught out by the shockwave. It's simply not enough. Hiku sidesteps the Mystic Shot as Knight is pinned against the wall. Sartorius' GA gets popped. He'll spawn in the middle of 5 Giants members. Body slams over the wall into the waiting hands of Knight, and the dredge line curved around the corner. Flaxish pulls off his best Angelina Jolie. It requires complexity, it requires not getting caught. Syncrov has already been used. The Wild Growth has knocked him up. Xbucko, the captain, is the target. The Chaos Storm, one more tick. That will take him out. It's a support for a jungler, though, as Memento is already dead. Sartorius is able to body slam away from that anchor. 1 for 1, but Giants lose. A few minutes of play, and the waves pushing in their favor. Let's take a look at the top lane. Nahun gets caught out. That was a flash engage from Giants. They've got the man in the mid lane before Nahun can even get his shockwave out. So after auto, aggressively shifting forward. Hiku with all the damage and lifesteal, he's gonna go for the Elder, and it's secured by Giants. Teamfight damage is the buff.
And now the Baron has been started for Origin. Giants, they want to answer.
Can Giants stop it? I keep asking these questions. We'll find out in a moment. Origin have been interrupted. The teleport alone from Giants has stopped Syncrov and the Origin squad, but now Giants are on the purple worm.
Origin, they want to try and stop this. The Baron, it's about to die.
This could be the game-defining play, picked up by Giants. They have Elder, they have Baron. Syncrov will
win it. So all you do is you use the minions, you use the map. And now look at how split up Origin are. It frees open the Baron for Giants.
It absolutely does. The Nexus turrets are being defended by Sartorius. True Shot Barrage only going to help Giants out. The rest of Origin peel away, and Giants baitoning as they can on the front line, both with GAs available. Sartorius goes in with a body slam, but that was simply not enough. The explosive cast not going to knock anyone away. The engage not there. Now Syncrov gets chunked down. The exhaust buying a lot of time for Giants. Memento in the shockwave. That's going to be pulling the rest of Giants deeper. Nahun loses his life. The inhibitor falls, and Giants turn their attention to the supers in the bottom lane. An army of Winions is pouring into the base. The anchor connects with Expeke, and Giants look at the first Nexus turret on a killing spree for Knight as Peke goes down. Sartorius is running for his life. The super minions pouring in. 5 minutes short of my prediction. Giants pick up the first game in this best of 5.
50 minutes was the game time for Giants. Early on, poor management of Sideways did make things a little bit difficult. They didn't quite find the big 5v5 fights that they wanted to very quickly transition that into, say, a Baron. But eventually they were able to find the Elder Drake, turn that into a Baron themselves, and then that was more than enough to be able to close out the game. And the big thing for me is, for Origin, we're not seeing enough from them. We're just seeing 5 players play by themselves, not communicating, not understanding where they can get themselves the lead. And beside that one big pick around the river, we didn't really see Origin do anything else.
No, we really didn't. And I think this is a worrying sign. Giants as a team, they had an even laning phase. They played reactive for 30-odd minutes because they didn't need to. There was no pressure from Origin applied to them. Now, let's also be fair. Giants were not necessarily applying a huge amount of pressure.
Well, I would argue that they applied a lot more.